That was so funny.
This thing is toy.
Alright, we didn't think it was going to work. Let us introduce you to the newest addition to the outfit family. This video is brought to you by Squarespace. So first impression video.
First impressions. It looks like a cling wrap roll and feels about as flimsy.
Oh
So
my
if you
god.
pull that out.
I'll show you. Ta-da!
Wow, wow, wow. So we picked this up from Officeworks. God. Yeah, cool.
So this is the delivery that we've been waiting for so long.
It's practical, Andrew, right? It's practical. Look, it's a whole shower door in that small of an area.
Oh my god.
It's a bit of an anticlimax.
We ordered this shower door from North Coach RV, I think in Queensland. The delivery company lost the package, unfortunately. So we contacted them to get a new one sent, and North Coach RV has been great. They sent one by express that arrived yesterday. So yeah, they had a great customer service. That wasn't their fault in the first place, but yeah, that's a big anticlimax. Yeah. Alright, so yesterday we have made some good progress with the bathroom. We looked at the shower door. It looks like the install is gonna be fairly easy, so that's really great news. And we have installed our two other walls with available panels lining just here and here. We have used those bolts and nuts to secure them into place. And these are the brackets that we had to preload before. That was a little bit of a nightmare that we had to deal with a few weeks ago, but yeah, it's there. So now we are basically working out our plumbing situation for the shower. So we placed our shower hose, the head, the rail just over there, just to visualize where it's gonna be. So we decided, we actually followed a few tips that we got from another video. We were thinking having the head at the back, but we will position it on that side. And we haven't showed you yet, but we changed again our mind for the shower head. This is the one that we got recommended actually by a plumber. It's actually a really good one. Apparently you can change the different flow and have it like to a mist where you barely use any water, and it's been like awarded by like different kind of companies and everything. It's definitely not very cheap, but we do believe that it's better to buy a quality shower now than having to replace it down the road and make some changes, like it rather be done. So this is what kind of it looks like. This is the head. Okay, and what are you doing now, Chris?
So, this is going to be the more complicated part, I guess, because I haven't done it before. I need to drill the holes for the fixtures. But because we've got so little room back here and there's this aluminium in the way, I need to then measure it out and have it fit on this board, which will be on this separate wall, and it needs to be mounted to this board. That needs to be put into place. Then we have to move the shower that way, and then pushed back in, and hopefully it'll match up. So this is probably going to be the hardest part, I reckon. Yeah, good times.
Wish us luck. Coming through.
How's that?
That works.
Cool. Whoa! Alright, now the other side.
Woohoo! Hello?
All good? One side. He ain't coming out. Good news.
I was like,
I know.
please.
I know.
So basically we're trying to work out where our conduits are in the mug, because obviously we don't really trust the panel supplier was supposed to put them at certain measurements and everything. So we basically have to drill into the camper, which is so scary. So basically we had to look at our measurements. So we had the conduits from the back wall. A few days ago Chris made some holes here. We successfully found the conduit on that side, but now we have to match them with the shower, which was a bit of like calculation, I guess, and measuring, but as well, I guess, a lot of good luck. So yeah, that's good that it worked out well. So this is the light that we bought at Roadtech Marine. We just tried it with the battery. It was really bright, really low profile.
Yeah, it looks good. So we want to go a relatively warm light for in here to make it feel a bit homely, but this one we've gone cool white in the bathroom so that it doesn't cast like a yellowish shadow. And we went for a slightly larger light than we will do everywhere else, because the conduit doesn't line up perfectly with the center of our shower anymore. So I need to be able to drill a slightly offset hole by about 2 or 3 centimeters, and that'll cover the hole. So yeah, now we need to go to an electrical wholesaler on Monday and start buying a bunch of cable and stuff for a cheaper price than somewhere like Jaycar will sell it for.
Alright, we didn't think it was going to work, so we didn't film it, but we managed to get a rope finally in a conduit after like different trials.
After about an hour of bloody trying. So basically we needed a little nut on the end, because just the rope for some reason just would not come out that hole. We couldn't see it. So
Oh my god, such a relief.
we were concerned there was like a block or something, I don't know. But yeah, we got it. Yes.
We thought about redoing it, to be totally honest, and filming it, but we just won't take the risk. It's not worth it. So sorry, you won't get the shot of
We'll
us.
do it on a different hole.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be others.
Yeah. Cable test number 1, just about lost the nut back in there, but the trusty magnet stick, we're going to put him here. So, we're going to pull this guy. Okay, that's not working at all, Ange. You have to get around the corner.
Alright, what do I do? Do I
Push it up
push
in.
the wire in?
In and towards me.
Here we go.
Keep pushing it up. Okay, stop. Push. Yes! Alright. That wasn't so hard. Good, stop there. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. This is our 12 volt wiring for the light switch. Because this is a little bit jagged around here, we're going to run some loom now just for about this part of it. We don't need the loom in the actual ceiling itself because it's already got that plastic conduit, which is actually stronger than the plastic stuff. And then we'll run it on the other side as well, so there's no jagged edges.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Who gave you permission to come here? You've been caught. You are guilty. What are you doing here? You're supposed to help in the shed. There's no food in there, Felix. No food. He stole the salmon out of Chris Bagels a few days ago. It was so funny. Chris opened his bagel. Yeah, Chris
It's not in my good books anymore.
Chris opened his bagel and there was just like
Just cream cheese.
just cream cheese and spinach. He was like, why is this happening? Ah, Felix outsmarted you.
I know. Not what you want to happen when you've got no other food.
Alright,
Here's
back
the
to work. It's better to measure 10 times for a shit like that. $200 mistake if we cut it too short.
Yeah, my line must have been a little bit off on the side. Now it's good. Alright, we can do this.
Look at this. Rule number 1.
Butch is the offside. Luckily we did some tests and it chips all the like veneer off the good side if we have it face up. So luckily we know now I have it face down when we're chopping, and then it's fine because it does chip up the edges.
Luckily, this we won't see.
Ooh. Jeez. Man, I almost broke my wrist.
The last bit of the shower plumbing.
Yep. So, pipe stiffener. Yeah. There we go.
Ta-da!
We didn't film that because it was too stressful. But we actually got the shower back into position and lined up.
For the plumbing!
With
Woo!
the plumbing, with the electrical, with the fan. So we did pretty good. I must say we did pretty good. So we can't do waterproofing today because I need to still seal everything, including the ceiling, before we can do the white. So we've still got a bit to do. That more it's just about drying times, but we couldn't do that earlier. Alright, so as you can see, the shower's all sealed up, and I have taped off the ceiling so that I can put this stuff on. So it's called Cromlin reinforcing fabric. It's basically like a liquid waterproofing membrane that is flexible, similar to the sealant that we've put on the edges. So I'm just going to paint that all over. Unfortunately, it takes quite a long time to dry, so that might hinder some of our progress today. But yeah, I'm going to paint all the edges, and then we'll be ready to have our wet room panels glued on.
Beautiful color.
Oh yeah.
Like a Shrek color.
It is like a Shrek color.
Alright.
Like I've eaten too many peas and then thrown up.
Alright, so while Chris is currently finishing the waterproofing in the shower, I'm back at the computer. I'm doing a little bit of editing, the episode that you're currently watching, so I don't have to do it just the day before it gets released and then it gets very stressful. I'm as well currently finishing our website, or at least making a bit of progress, very much like the mug. So that's one thing that is great with Squarespace. It's very much an all-in-one platform. So if you don't have the budget to hire someone to build a website for you, or if you don't have the designer skills to build a website from scratch, it's the perfect do-it-yourself platform. So as you can see here, I've made a little bit of progress since last time. So this morning, I've mostly been working on a blog post. So I've got the sound deadening, the Raptor coating, so all these main, I guess, project that we've worked on the mugs. I will have the links with all the materials that we use. I've as well worked on setting up our store. So it's very easy with Squarespace. You just follow the step-by-step guide. So you add your products for sale, whether they are digital or physical. So for us at this stage, that will be your stickers and ebook. You add a way to get paid. You choose how to ship your products. So for example, for us, we'll do free shipping worldwide. You choose your plan and then you publish your store when you're ready, which we're not quite yet ready to do that, but hopefully very soon. So I guess there's not too much more to do for me. It's just, I guess, more the design and like the finishing touches, which is great with Squarespace. You can really much personalize everything to your need. So I'll have to look through the front, I'll have to look through the colors and potentially as well the animation. And once this is all finished, then I'll be ready to launch the website. So very excited. So if you are ready or almost ready like us to launch your own website, you can check out www.squarespace.com/theoutfit and you can get 10% off your first domain or website.
All right, waterproofing has been done. That was super easy. Actually, it was quite satisfying. So I've put like 2 or 3 coats over every kind of edge and anywhere that there could be a bit of a water leak. And I've done it in a crosshatch, so down was the first stroke, then the cross for the second, and then down again for the third. Tried to fill any gaps I can. All of this T-slot will be filled in towards the end of the shower completion, so that should all be fine. And then that wall up there is all done. And yeah, she's actually drying a lot faster than I would have thought, so we probably should be able to start putting in the actual white panels today. Alright, time has come to put our first wall in. You ripper!
So what did you trick?
Dremel. Dremel. Ha! It's taken a lot of hammering. This thing is tight. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. But it took lots of like scrum work where I was like in here like. Well, one thing's for sure, this thing's bulletproof because man, I've put everything I've got into smashing this thing to bits and it hasn't moved, hasn't budged.
That looks a lot more like a bathroom now.
Yeah, big bathroom has turned into large toilet, small shower. Don't mind me.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Well, I'll probably spend more time on the toilet than in the shower anyway.
Baby smooth.
Oh my gosh. Come on. So, fitting the shower light now. I took the back face off so I could use it as a template. I'll drill the holes in the ceiling soon. And then I'll wire this guy up, which I'm allowed to because it's only 12 volt.
Are you ready for showing us the bathroom?
Yes.
Alright, introduce us.
Alright, she's not completely done yet, but we are getting there.
Almost like what, 90% I would say.
Man, this was stressful.
Yeah, the shower door was actually not as easy as we thought initially.
No.
To have it like perfectly, like the dimension and everything. Like what was the biggest challenge for you?
Getting these rails in and having it all like square. And it's not the fault of the shower door actually, it was just that we've got some different kind of levels going on these side pieces compared to the top, and we've got it, it's all squared up. It works. Can't really show you right now because I've sealed everything.
Yeah, it's better to be safe.
Yeah, we've put some rubber underneath in here for now. So something that's easily cleanable. I'm going to figure out that fan tomorrow that'll pump out the floor. And we're now thinking maybe getting a custom stainless steel shower tray instead of a different one that needs to be tiled, just to save us a heap of hassle. So tomorrow hopefully we'll put the rail in, we can have the shower head going on, and yeah, seal the last remaining parts of this door.
But sorry, that will be for next week's episode. We ran out of time. We thought we'll be able to do a bit more than we did, but everything takes longer always in a project like that.
Oh,
but
especially on the shower. This is the thing that stressed me out the most about the whole build, was trying to get this watertight and working, and we've almost completed the shower build. So I'm hoping that's by far the most complicated part of this.
Alright, so we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Help us getting to 40,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be amazing.
Cheers guys, see you next week.
Let us introduce you to the newest addition to the Outfit family.
Rocket 97 Suzuki Alto. Economical, not economical.